Hello. Little did we know when we toasted in 2020 that 6 months later we would find ourselves living in a very different world. There was so much promise and expectation about 2020. But what has happened over the last 4 months has had a significant effect on all our lives, and especially the way we do business. For Newhall, 6 months ago, we had just delivered a fantastic programme for the Olympia Horse Show in London, with the event sales team effectively selling a souvenir programme in a pre-COVID world, and for us, a super way to end 2019. 2020 started well with 2 autosport shows covering the Fast and Furious through to the great classics. Autosport International at the NEC in Birmingham lived up to all expectations. The programme we produced was well received, the sales were good and the client was happy. London Classic Car Show had a new team, a new format and a new venue, although returning to Olympia where it all started. Driving in a new direction, the event focused on the best of the best in the classic car world. Now this was our 3rd London Classic Car Show, and in line with the revamped event, we were delighted when we saw the new style programme being described as exceptional. It was full of unique interviews, great photography and interesting and informative features, a real souvenir of the event, prolonging its shelf life and extending the brand long after the actual event. With all our events, we work with the clients on a social media campaign to promote the programme for pre- and post-programme sales, and this was particularly strong with London Classic Car Show. January and February saw our monthly and bi-monthly membership titles for the Kennel Club, the Candice Club and the Trefoil Guild being published as normal. We also worked for several other membership organisations and in January published membership handbooks for British Cycling and the Pony Club, and we continue the fulfilment and distribution of the Pony Club's membership packs and the 2020 rulebooks. At the end of February, we were celebrating. Our business had been awarded a Best Companies award. We were awarded a 2-star accreditation, acknowledging that we have outstanding levels of workplace engagement. It was a real tribute to all our staff for their commitment to the business, as well as to our clients. And I have to say that lockdown has simply reinforced this message, and the team's passion and commitment for what they do, working with each other and with our clients, is second to none. We may not be together in person, but lockdown has proved we are still very much communicating effectively as a team and continuing to produce great work from home. Watching what was happening around the world with COVID-19 in early March, we knew our business, like all businesses in the UK, would be affected. Contingency plans were made, and within 48 hours of the request, all our staff were set up to work from home. When lockdown came, only a small team remained manning our main office, and we hailed business as usual. But let's face it, it was far from business as usual. We all had to adjust quickly, keep calm, and do some things a little bit differently. While understandably some of our clients' priorities changed, we didn't change gear. We simply worked with them, refocused their communication plans, and worked in partnership with clients and suppliers to keep delivering. Embracing new technology, we fast-tracked our bespoke digital engagement platform, Leaf, to create an effective system that cuts through the daily bombardment of dull and repetitive emails. It focuses on engagement rather than just the numbers. It allows you to monitor response and tailor and fine-tune your communications, ensuring that you get the right message to the right people at the right time. Another couple of our titles have, for the time being, become digital only. Boughton's Coffee House is a trade magazine and website for the cafe community. With all the coffee shops having to close during lockdown, it was and remains a very sensitive time for the hospitality sector. The client was determined to keep the magazine active and to help people stay connected. We quickly switched imprint features to digital, offering help and support to the sector, working with key partners to offer advice, and the next issue of Boughton's Coffee House concentrates on how businesses can bounce back with interviews, guidance and tips from some of the best in the sector. The UK's #1 executive search company, Odgers Berndtson, is a new client for us this year and is another example of where we have switched an imprint magazine to a series of branded articles focusing on an insightful campaign centred around the Great Reset. Working with their offices across the world, the series kicks off with an exclusive interview with Sir James Dyson. We also have Zoom interviews and head-to-head talks to increase engagement. And to enhance all the messaging, we've produced a number of digital devices to support the campaign across email, websites, and social media. Being flexible and quick to adapt has meant that several monthly membership magazines have continued to be printed without missing a beat. We have some fabulous feedback and appreciative comments from clients and their members who have continued to receive their magazines despite the challenging circumstances. As we look ahead, some of our luxury titles, while remaining aspirational, will definitely be more sensitive and a little less opulent, with content focused on heritage, buying British, and real-life stories. I am proud of a team who has never pressed pause or stopped performing. While we appreciate that some of our clients have had to, we have all had to adapt and to work in a different way. As we come out of lockdown, now is a good time to plan ahead and for some to think a little differently. All this demonstrates our ability to face the challenges, be fleet of foot, and think differently. The Great Reset, the business bounce back, the new norm, whatever you want to call it, it's upon us. And Newhall is here and ready to help you stand out, reconnect, or refocus your content publishing. What could you be doing differently? We'd love to talk. Thank you.